بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel in English. Today inshallah we will go through Surah Al-Fajr and find all the Ra on it and see if it's muraqqaqa or mufakhama, if it's light or heavy, and why it's light and why it's heavy. Before we go to this surah, let's review very quickly the rules of Ra when it's mufakhama, when it's heavy. We said we have 8 cases, which is number 1, when we have Ra with fatha or Ra with dhamma. This is number 1. Number 2, when we have Ra sakina and the letter before it with fatha, or when we have Ra sakina and the letter before it is with dhamma. Number 5, case number 5, when we have Ra sakina and before it sakin, and before the letter before is with fatha. Or when we have Ra sakina and before it is sakin letter and before is with dhamma. This is 6 cases for the heavy Ra. The 7 and 8 case, when I have the Hamzat al-Wasl before, when I have Hamzat Wasl like word irji'u or irji'i, Hamzat al-Wasl, this alif, it has a little sad on it. So any Hamzat Wasl like this, I will make the Ra heavy, no matter what's before Hamzat al-Wasl, no matter about anything except if I have this Hamzat Wasl, I will make the Ra heavy right away. Irji'u, iru. Or in 5 words in the Quran, which is word mirsada, word wa'irsad, word qirtas, word firqah, and word labil mirsad. And these words we said we have Ra sakina before it kasra and after it harf mufakham with fatha. This is the 8 cases of Tafkheem. The 4 cases of Tarqeeq, it will be if I have Ra with kasra, or if I have Ra sakina and before it kasra, or if I have Ra sakina and before it letter sakin, and before this Ra or before this letter sakin is a letter with kasra. And what else? And this letter should to be not mustali letter, okay? And what else? And if I have ya before the Ra, because ya is the mom of the kasra. If the kasra is affected, the ya should to be more affected. This is the 4 cases of Tarqeeq, and we have a special word in the Quran, which is word majreha, because alif here has imala, and Ra it will follow, and it will be muraqqaqa in this case. Majere. Inshallah, this is clear for you. Right now, inshallah, we'll go through Surah Al-Fajr and starting to find the Ra on it, and we will see if it's mufakhama or muraqqaqa. Let's go and put all the letter Ra with red color. This is my first Ra, second Ra. Let's go through this page and see which Ra is muraqqaqa and which Ra is mufakhama and why. If I look here in the first word here, which is word wal-fajr, if I connect this ra, it will be مرققة والفجر والفجر so it will be مرققة. But if I stop, it will be what? It will be مفخمة. It will be والفجر والفجر. Why والفجر? Because the ra, it will be here ساكنة because I stop on it. If I look for the letter before, I will find it ساكن. Then I have to look for the letter before which is fa fatha here. I will find the fatha. In this case, I will make the ra heavy. So this ra one more time. If I connect, it will be light. If I stop, it will be heavy. Same thing in word ashar. This is if I stop, it will be heavy. For the same reason, ra is sakina because I stop. If I look before, I will find the sukoon. If I look before, I will find fatha. In this case, I will make ra heavy. But if I connect, it will be ashrin. It will be light. Wal-watr, same thing. Ra is heavy when I stop because if I stop, it will have sukoon. If I look for the letter before, I will find it with sukoon too, so I have to look for the letter before. If it's fatha or dhamma, I will make this ra heavy. This is fatha here, then I will make the ra heavy when I stop. But if I connect, it will be muraqqaqa because it will have kasra. It will have kasra. Wal-watri wa. Okay. Yasr, same thing. But if I connect, it will be yasri. I will make the kasra, then it will be light. But if I stop, it will be sakina. And if I look for the letter before, I will find sukoon. The letter before, I will find fatha. Then I will make this ra heavy. Hijr, hijr. What's here? This ra, when I connect, it should to be light because it has kasratin. And when I stop, it should to be what? Light too. Good job. Why? Because it will be sakina when I stop. I will look for the letter before. I will find sukoon. If I look for the letter before, it will be ha with kasra. In this case, I will make the ra light. Tara. If I stop or if I connect, in both cases, it will be heavy. If I connect, it will have fatha, so it should to be heavy. If I stop, it will be ra sakina and before it fatha. Okay. ربك ربك. So what we have here, we have ra with fatha, so it's in all cases heavy. إرم إرم. So this ra, it should to be heavy too because it has fatha. الصخر. If I stop, it will be heavy because if I look for the letter before, I will find it sakin. The letter before it will be with fatha. In this case, because I'm stopping the ra sakina, so in this case, I will follow this fatha and I will make the ra heavy. If I connect, it will be heavy too because it has fatha from the beginning. الصخرة or الصخر. Okay. وفرعون وفرعون. This ra is sakina, so I have to look for the letter before. I will find the kasra. So in this case, I will make this ra muraqqaqa. فأكثروا. Ra, it has dhamma, so it's right away. It's مفخمة. ربك. Ra, it has fatha too, so it's مفخمة. Same thing in this word, ربك. لبالمرصاد. This is one of the 5 words in the Quran. We should to make it مفخمة even if there is kasra before it because we have letter مستعلي means مفخم with fatha after the ra. So this letter is very strong. It will make the ra go up with it and make it heavy. So لبالمر, not لبالمر, لبالمر. So ra is here مفخمة. لبالمرصاد. Inshallah, this is clear for you. Let's go for the next page and continue with letter Ra. Let's find all the Ra and make it with red color. يعني subhanallah, if you look in the whole Quran, word Rabb and Rabbuka and Rabbi, you will find the Ra all the time is heavy, and word Fir'auna, you will find all the time Ra is light for it. Subhanallah al-Azim. I feel it's wise from Allah in this, but Allahu A'lam what it's mean exactly. Subhanallah al-Azim. طيب, here we find all the Ra in this page, inshallah. I don't miss any. Let's go and check if it's heavy or light. ربه, it will be Ra heavy because it has fatha. فأكرمه, Ra is heavy because it has fatha. ربي, Ra is heavy because it has fatha. أكرما, same thing, heavy because it has fatha. فقدر, same thing, heavy because it has fatha. رزقه, so this Ra is with kasra, so it should to be light. ربي, it has to be with fatha, so it has to be heavy. تكرمون, تكري, so this Ra, it should to be light because it has kasra. Inshallah, I am trying to say the words to pronounce it, so you don't mix if you make mistake in it. التراث, وتأكلون التراث, so Ra here, it has fatha, so it should to be heavy. ربك, ربك, so Ra is heavy here because it has fatha. يتذكر, if I connect, it will be يتذكر, so it will be with fatha, with dhamma, so it should to be heavy. If I stop on it, it will be still heavy because it will be sakina, and if I look for the letter before, it will be kaf fatha, so in this case, the Ra, it should to be heavy. الذكرى, so this Ra is heavy because it has fatha. Inshallah, this is still clear for you. I choose Surah Al-Fajr because Surah Al-Fajr has a lot of Ra on it, especially in the beginning in this page. يعني a lot of people, they read this end of the Ra wrong way. So if you notice here, وَالْفَجْرُ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرُ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوَتْرُ وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسْرُ هَلْ فِي ذَلِكَ قَسَمٌ لِذِي حِجْرٍ. حِجْر, so the Ra is here is what? Light. But all of this Ra before is heavy. So a lot of people make this word is heavy too by mistake. Let's go for the last page here, inshallah, and find all the Ra on it. And let's see if it's heavy or light. Don't think there is a lot of Ra here except the important one here. This is one of the important Ra. طيب, ارجعي, it's the same exactly like ارجعوا. This Ra, it should to be heavy. Why it should to be heavy? Because it has Hamzat Wasl before. And we said if we have Hamzat Wasl before any Ra, we make it heavy. ربك, this is heavy too because it has Fatha. راضية, it has Fatha too, it's heavy. مرضية, if I look here, I will find Ra Sakina. If I look before, I will find Fatha. Then this Ra, it should to be heavy too. No more Ra in this page, inshallah. So I think Ra now is Ra, letter Ra now is very easy letter. And we all know when we pronounce it heavy and when we pronounce it light. I hear a lot of mistakes in letter Ra. And one of these mistakes in Tafkheem and Tarqeeq al-Ra, some people make it light all the time, or some people make it sometimes heavy and it should to be light, or sometimes light and it should to be heavy. So after you study Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen with me in the last classes, the rules of Ra, inshallah you will not have this mistake anymore. Please check the classes before for the rules of Ra to know more details about it. By this, our lesson for today, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, is done. Jazakumullahu khairan to watch my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel in English. And next time, inshallah, we will have the Tarqeeq lesson. The letters, it should to be light all the time. And after that, inshallah, we will have mistakes that happen in the Tafkheem and Tarqeeq, all the letters. جزاكم الله خيرا again. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share and watch the video till the end and write for me comments and tell me what you think about these videos. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.